I love a good apocalypse movie. Now, I'm not saying I want the apocalypse to happen. I'm just saying, you know, I can survive it. I mean, come on, how hard could it be? It would probably be kind of fun for a little while, sneaking around, gathering supplies, taking out some zombies or aliens. Not that that would ever happen. I feel like half the fun is beating up vicious creatures, and the other half is building crazy cool apocalypse weapons. I mean, apocalypse video games and movies always have the sickest weapons. Not that I'd ever need them, but it sure would be a lot of fun making them. Now, apocalypse weapons have to be built creatively out of desperation. You don't always have the parts that you need. You don't have the parts that you want. You just have the parts that you have. So you have to make weapons out of literally anything.
What are you doing? Building cool apocalypse weapons. Why? In case aliens invade Earth, duh. Aliens aren't real. He knows he's an alien, right? I'm building weapons because it's fun, and also doesn't hurt to be prepared, you know? Like, what if? Aliens aren't gonna invade Earth, dude. It's a total waste of time. I think it's pretty cool. You know, if we were on my planet, you guys would be the aliens.
Yep, just as I suspected. Everybody always laughs at the guy who's prepared for the apocalypse, but let me tell you, if he ever needed me, I'd be the first person he calls for help.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, anyway, let's see what this thing can do.
This thing works good. Someone there? Hello? What the? Hello? Boxing glove guy. Jake, I was so wrong. Aliens did invade Earth, and they got me, almost. Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know, but they're abducting me really slowly, and I bet I only have a few hours left. Maybe your stupid apocalypse weapons weren't such a bad idea after all. I'll help you, Boxy, don't worry. Leave me! Go! Save yourself! Oh, he's already gone, cool. Well, guys, it finally happened. Aliens invaded Earth. No one saw this coming, but they're here, and they have Boxy, almost. What do you mean, almost? He's like halfway beamed up into their ship right now, which means we still got time. Let me guess. Flying saucer? Yeah, of course. Amateurs. All right, purple dude, you take this weapon. And for myself, I'm gonna build a taser hammer in Soxus. For you, I'm gonna make a chainsaw. So, guys, let's stop an alien invasion. And in the meantime, don't get got. Taser hammer? Why did I say I was gonna build a taser hammer? What is a taser hammer?
Okay, a taser hammer. Simple concept. I guess adding a taser to a hammer, making a taser hammer.
So it should look something kind of like this. Okay, I have no idea what it's actually gonna look like until I build it, but in order to build that, I'm gonna need some help. All right, we're building a taser hammer. I need a few things. You, go find me a handle. You, go find me a mallet head. Wait, is that the hitty part? That's the hitty part, okay.
Now, will they go handle that?
I'm gonna start working on the taser stuff.
Now, lucky for me, I've built a taser before, in the form of this really cool taser watch.
And basically how it works is I put batteries in right here, and this thing here converts the power from the batteries into like a million times more, turning the watch part into a taser.
But I don't really have time to show you how all that works right now, because I'm kind of dealing with aliens, so if you want to check it out, it's in this video right here. So I gathered up all the electrical components that I would need to build a taser, and as I started to wire them all together, the clones were out in the shed gathering up all the parts and prepping them so I can finish building this hammer.
All right, so I've got all my taser components all wired up here, so I'm gonna flip the switch and we'll see if it works. Oh, okay, all right, now that I know that that works, it's time to wire it up to a handle. All right, we've got our battery spot right here, we've got our power converter right here, and then right here, we've got a cool little switch. Now, what I can do with this is go BAM! And it's gonna be sick. But before I can wire all this up, I gotta put the mallet head on.
Now, I was right. Building these weapons is a lot of fun, but I tell you what, it was a lot more fun when I was just messing around. I did not expect to be constantly worried about my friends in an actual apocalypse here.
I can't believe you just handed me a weapon like that. Well, with a great weapon comes great responsibility. Let me show you how to use that thing. Ah, zombies! Zombies? Dude, they're aliens.
What?
I thought Jake said zombie apocalypse. No, dude, he said alien invasion. They don't even look like zombies. Well, how am I supposed to know that? You never let me watch zombie movies. Okay, fair, but if... Aliens!
I just got the top part put on here, and it's pretty swingable. It's gonna be pretty sick. I just gotta put the smacky parts on. And for the smacky parts, I got these 2 PVC caps here. That'll work pretty good. We just gotta paint them up first. Now that the smacky parts were done, I wired together all the taser components and wired them up into the top of the mallet head. Okay, so this side right here is gonna be like the smacky side. And as you can see, I put these 2 little screws in here. Now where those screws come into play is that's where the taser part's gonna happen. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I just need to finish assembling the mallet head part here, and this taser hammer is done. Behold, the taser hammer of smashing and zapping. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think this is the first time I've built a weapon that has 2 different damage points. Cause like you can smack them with this, and then you can also zap them with this. So you can either start with the zap and swing, or you can just hit them, zap. Really cool. I think my favorite part about it is that it's really lightweight and I can just swing this thing around forever. Yeah, the thing swings really good. And the taser part kind of makes my teeth feel weird. All right, well the hammer is done. Now I gotta start working on Wait, aren't you gonna hit a watermelon with that? What? Yeah, every time you build something, you hit a watermelon with it. That's like the rules. We're kind of in the middle of an alien invasion right now, dude. You did it with the saw blade axe thing, why not now? I wanna see a watermelon get smashed. Well, that was before I knew about the aliens. My friend's life is in danger, the world is at stake. If I took time to test this thing out now, that would be totally irresponsible. Oh, a little chunk. Check this out. A little chunk got stuck to it. That's insane and disgusting to think about if that hit someone.
And check out that crack. This is wild. It split in such a strange way. So this right here is where, it was sitting on the post. And then this is the spot where it actually got hit.
Oh, yeah! Taser hammer. Wild success. Very wild success. Okay, this thing might be my new favorite weapon. Taser hammer, dude? Taser hammer. Oh yeah, this thing is really cool, but we're not out of the woods yet. I still need to build a chainsaw sword. Why did I say I was gonna build a chainsaw sword? To build a chainsaw sword, I'm gonna need a chainsaw, and I don't have a chainsaw. A chainsaw? How did that get there? The chainsaw fairy must have put that there. Maybe. I don't know who put that there, but point is, it's exactly what I needed. All right, I just need to turn this chainsaw into a sword. And how are we gonna do that? Yeah, that sounds totally impossible. Ugh, these guys were right. It was impossible, but the world was at stake, and I didn't have a choice.
It was then Jake Carlini knew what he had to do. The fate of the world was in his hands, and he was the only one who could build the chainsaw sword.
Can you stop? Yeah, sorry. It was then I knew what I had to do. The fate of the world was in my hands, and I was the only one who could build a chainsaw sword. I don't know why I even came in here. Okay, the first thing I need to do is take this thing apart and see what I can use for my sword. I can't believe we're really being invaded. We're gonna have to leave the country. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I think you're right. Hey, are you guys talking about leaving the country to hide from the alien invasion? Yeah, thinking about it. Well, one thing people don't think about when traveling is their cell phone service. They get to a new country and then their phone doesn't work. There's this eSIM thing you gotta use to switch over to the new country's network. eSIMs are a total headache. Normally, yeah, but eSIM.io makes the process super smooth and easy, so you never have to deal with that headache again. That sounds awesome. Yeah, our sponsor eSIM.io's OneSIM technology is super convenient. You just install it once and you can use it everywhere. It's like a second line for your phone. You never have to swap your SIMs out. You know who would love this? Jake. Yeah! Hello? Hey Jake, remember when you went to Japan? Did you use an eSIM when you went there? No, I paid my cell phone provider a fortune. I just didn't want to deal with the headache. Dude, download eSIM.io. It's great. Tell me about the data plan. eSIM.io features a pay-as-you-go data plan. Over 190 countries. 190 countries? I didn't even know there were that many. Yeah, 190 countries. Use code JAKE100 to get a 100% top-up bonus. So like, if you buy $20 now, you'll get another $20 to use later. Use code JAKE100 now to get the deal.
And done. Okay, guys, even if you're not traveling now, click the link in the description or scan this QR code to download eSIM.io today, so that way you can take advantage of this deal and so you don't forget the next time you're traveling. And if you're a new eSIM.io user, use code JAKE100 to get that top-up bonus. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I love you too. Bye. Right, you guys get out of here. I'll hold these guys off. Goat! Okay, so I took everything that I don't need off of here. So I kind of need the battery hookups. I need the little trigger things so I can get the blade to move. And then I need this housing here, which will hold the arm, which is where the blade will be. But this has two problems. One, I need a big handle on here. And two, I'm gonna need a much longer blade. And boom, we've got a bonus problem for you here. I need to figure out where I'm gonna put all of this. All right, first things first, I'm gonna start working on the handle.
So I'm thinking I'll use this wheelbarrow handle as a handle. I mean, it's worked for a sword before. So I brought the thing on into the shop, started taking it apart and whatnot, getting all the bolts and stuff out of it, getting the wheel off of it, taking off the different brackets and such. All right, I'm gonna stop doing that. Once I had a handle to work with, I just cut off a little piece of it so I had less handle to work with. The rest of this part was pretty easy. I just had to screw the piece of handle into the housing of the chainsaw, make sure it wasn't hitting any of the mechanical stuff, and it was all set to go.
All right, we've got our handle on there. It's nice and secure, so I can chop some stuff up like that, but I need to figure out a way to get my trigger implanted into the handle right here. All right, the trigger is on there. It looks really good. It's nice and clicky. Now I need to put the batteries down here, and I'm gonna put the longer blade thing on there.
And as I stood there rewiring the chainsaw electrical stuff, I kept getting distracted by this blank spot on my wall. It's just so empty, like my stomach. But anyway, as I stared at the wall, I realized what I'd really like to see in that spot.
So here's the thing, a bunch of you lately have been posting some really cool art of me and the roommates in the community tab on the channel, which got me thinking, what I'd really like to see in this spot on the wall is art made by you. So I'm looking for 3 pictures, one of each of my roommates. So if you want your art hung up on my wall, all you gotta do is pick your favorite cosmic roommate, make a hand-drawn picture of it, and post it on the community tab. Now you've got to be subscribed for at least 1 day to post on the community tab. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now and you can post your picture tomorrow. My 3 favorite pictures are going to be hung right up on this wall and you'll see it in the next video. Now I'm super excited to see what you guys come up with, but I gotta finish this thing because Boxy is still suspended over my yard right now. All right, the batteries are on. I had to tape them on there because they kept falling off. But it looks really cool and looking really sick. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy, but it's gonna be so cool.
There was only one thing left to do. I needed to complete this sword, fulfill my destiny, and save my friends from the alien invasion.
Would you stop? So the time has come. There's only one thing this sword needs. Yeah, it needs a blade. But here's the thing. This blade would be way too short.
My roommate Soxus is a true swordsman. He would not tolerate a short blade. But to build a bigger blade, I would need a bigger chainsaw bar, and to do that, I would need to find a place where I can buy chainsaw accessories on short notice.
And make sure you subscribe so you can post the pictures in the community tab.
But lucky for me, I knew a place where I could buy chainsaw accessories on short notice.
Come on down to Frank's Chainsaw Store. We got chainsaws and we got chainsaw accessories. We got big orange chainsaws and we got little yellow chainsaws. Come on down to Frank's Chainsaw Store, located on the other side of town. We got it all.
Classic Frank. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. What in the world have I done? I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. This is crazy. No way. No way. I gotta try this thing out. I gotta try this thing out right now. Yo, that is an absolute clean cut. Check that out. That is absolutely crazy. That is like a super clean cut. This is nuts. Yo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, yeah, I think this sword is definitely gonna do the trick.
Are you done messing around? Can you get me down now?
Yeah, we'll be right there. Are they still there?
Yeah, they're still there.
Oh man, I knew I'd never make it to my 3,000th birthday.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Sorry, it was an alarm. I forgot it was on.
Alarm for what?
I gotta do the comic book thing.
Come on, now. Yes, now. Okay, guys, listen. The Soxus Origins graphic novel is at the printers right now being made.
So if you back the Kickstarter, keep an eye on your emails because we'll be reaching out to you to send you your stuff.
And for everyone else, the books will be on the store very soon, but we'll only have a limited amount of copies. So if you want to be notified when they're available for purchase, scan this QR code to get on the email list. And we'll email you as soon as they're on the store. And in the meantime, we'll send you the first 4 chapters as a PDF download for free.
Well, it was finally time. I had my taser hammer, Soxus had his chainsaw sword, and Purple Dude had his axe. Let's go get Boxy back.
What do you want? Let Boxing Glove Guy go. Yeah, give us all your snacks.
Sup, nerds? Haha, yeah, it's me, Red Dude.
We should have known Red Dude was behind
I
this.
see you met my new mercenaries. I paid these guys $12 to come here and capture you guys. That's a ton of money on their planet. I know, also, they eat people.
What? No, come on, guys, you gotta save me.
Fun.
Thanks, guys. So aliens are real, huh?